Free time at the very least. Not very much though. Honestly, it's a rather minute amount, but well. Was kinda expecting that much. Well, after all, I have my very own little boss fight tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. So today shall be short and sweet. Basically... What? Could you finish loading, please? Oh, actually, you try. And you give me a pop-up. That's nice of you. Just don't care. Okay. All that is loading, which is, well, nice and proper. Now, since we do not actually have that much time, let us get things going immediately, basically. Whoop, whoop. Well then, welcome back to some more of the nice little Elden Ring. Look at my new snazzy armor. Isn't it snazzy? Doesn't it look cute? Doesn't make you feel amazing just looking at it? Well, they don't even know. Scaly, I suppose. Oh. I have done some things recently with this particular game, and I shall remind you where we were last time. Where actually were we last time? Oh yeah, right. Up here. Pretty much. Oh, so I shall tell you what I did from there. And give you the idea. Now, what's the last thing I did? Oh yeah, right. We sat at a bonfire and we talked to a mini witch, which is basically a little figurine of the witch, after which we got the order to kill a certain being for being an asshole. Now, certain being proved to be a rather annoying cunt, to the point where even I had decided that, you know what, the fuck this shit, I want a solution. And lo and behold, I found one. Now, the solution I found, relatively easily speaking, to deal with this shadow thing. Actually, I don't even remember. Baleful? I think it was a baleful shadow. Shitting around here and being a bitch to everyone involved, and so I was not okay after around 20 or so tries of dealing with him, or rather him dealing with me, most brutishly. I had decided that there may be a better solution, and I found said better solution with this. This is something I picked up from one of the Dragon Shrines, don't ask me which one. And, well, it says that it inflicts rot. I was like, okay, rot has proven to be somewhat of an interesting little thing, so I wanted. I did it. I defeated him most brutally by, you know, basically spitting in his face and running away, which works surprisingly well. So, I need to click a button. Now it should be working. Yes, now I can actually see something. That's good. Well, after which the little mini witch was happy. I was like, okay, it's nice of you to be happy, so what does it mean for me? What is actually next? Now, you might remember this particular thing because we already went down there. It leads to the... well, let's actually take the faster way. Which leads to this most pleasant area. Now, I cannot tell you with any sort of assurance that I have actually explored this area in any way, shape or form completely. Because, well, let me show you. Bam! You get an assload of scarlet rot the moment you step in. Which also means that my resources, as far as the preserving blushes go, have somewhat suffered. Yes, that's a very fitting way of saying it. One hell of a painful experience, let me just say. Oh yeah, also I found this one, and I upgraded her a bit, because she's basically a stationary little shooty. Very damn practical, I tell ya. I'll try to rearrange a few things, because I actually needed more FP to actually make use of my breath. Pretty nice. But this whole area is basically completely full of all things nice. and rotting. And, well, if you follow it through, the most direct path, which is what I did, because fuck this area and fuck everything it stands for, then, well, you come from up there, and you end up in this area. And just when you're about, yay, finally some nice ground to stand on, and, you know, not getting murdercated every bloody 5 seconds, you realize that the Glenn Kloister is, full of those negative things. Well, there's an item down there, I know. There are a few items down there, and I cannot for the love of God find a good way of getting them, because those things are terrible to fight. And I do mean this. They are indeed very terrible to fight. They have a range attack, they have a short range attack, they like to, well, run away most brutally whenever, you know, they feel like it. Now the good thing is, I found that there's another way here. Now, somewhere in the Grand Cloister, next to the waterfall, is a coffin. And when you actually take that coffin, you land, you kind of end up down here. And, well, there was an ugly creature here. Basically, they had a skull, it's a long insectile body, and it was annoying as fuck, to put it mildly. Which it killed. But afterwards I was like, yay, I killed the boss, and I was all happy-peppy, and then I realized, okay, shit, there's actually further ways forward. Actually, is this the way backwards? I think this is the way backwards. But yeah, at this point I had completely forgotten that the original reason for why we were here was, you know, technically speaking, because of a freaking doll telling us to deal with the Baleful Shadow. I was just, you know, happily-peppily exploring an area that is not completely poisonous to me. Feeling somewhat good about myself. And I ended up on this nice little elevator. I was like, okay, is this gonna go down even further? The answer is no, it actually is, it goes up. I was actually surprised to find out where the fuck I ended up. Going off the waiting time, you can assume that it is a long way up. And I sure as hell hope that I don't need to see much of the underground again, because this underground sucks ass. Bam bam bam. Yeah, I was actually somewhat looking forward to actually seeing the sky again, and something else I was looking forward to very much, namely using my horse. I miss that bloody horse. Ooh, so very much. Which, well, made me end up all the way up here, and I was like, wow, where am I? Oh, look, here. I always wondered how the fuck I was supposed to be actually, you know, getting to this particular area. And, well, I found the answer to this. Then I found a nice little, it's another one of those little towers. It was locked, and you kinda had to hit some giant turtles to get in, memory serves. Did it, was kinda happy about it, and, well, I also, of course, can ride my horse again, which is even more pleasant, mind you. Yeah, the area looks kinda cute. I mean, you know, falling stars and all of the good nonsense. Actually, I don't think I actually have this bonfire. Interesting. Must have overlooked it. And, well, here's this nice giant, well, collapsed stone building. And while I was like, you know, coming back here, I was like, oh, that's cool. Well, imagine what? A bloody freaking dragon. Actually, the same bloody crystal dragon that we already met at, Rani's place once. Came back to bite me in the ass, basically, and, I murdered that too, and felt rather good about myself again. And we were like, yay, riding on my horse and killing a dragon. I have some experience with that. Worked just as you would expect, with the only difference is that this dragon actually has a one of those magic siege-kicking attacks, which is the pain in the ass. Actually, my little new found friend of rotten origin, the rotten breath, did actually do a pretty damn well job, because I could basically, you know, ride out when it does its fire breath, completely make it, well, stick with the scarlet rod, basically, and come back in here, just let it tick down. I think it took like 3 times when it, well, it died. Which leads to me sitting in this church and going like, okay, I have no time left to do this, so what else do I want to do? And then I was like, oh look, there's a hole here, fuck's sake. At which point I was like, okay, yeah, probably a good idea to stop here for the day and do nothing else. And that's basically where we rejoin. Well, a whole 10 minutes of fucking recap. Yeah, it's like technically speaking recap that you are not aware of because, well, you weren't there. We did my little own show in like, 20-minute bursts. But yeah, I saw this dark hole and was like, okay. Hey, totally going to regret my decision of coming in here. Don't die. Okay, I didn't die. But yeah, since I have no clue what is actually, in front of us, I kind of decided to save myself the trouble. We're just going into the next best random hole and whoop. Surprising lack of enemies so far. This be looking a bit strange. This be looking a bit real strange. Hey, wait a second. Looks a lot more fleshy. Why does this one part look more fleshy than the others? Strange. Oh wait, isn't that a little witch? Hello? So why is it wear a ring? I guess I'll take it. Oh, is that supposed to be one of those finger things? Maybe? Also, you look rather, how to put it mildly, dead. Who killed the witch? Very important question, I'd say. That looks like she's made up of a lot more cord than anything else. Interesting. She didn't realize she was supposed to be a doll. Thing. Toy. Thing. Well, you look a lot more healthy again. Hello, witch.
So it was thee who would become my lord.
Apparently.
Perhaps I needn't
More
have
like a lady.
warned thee. I am pleased, however. Thou art a fitting choice.
Am I?
I go now to the night sky. It is there I shall find mine order. I bid thee travel the path of the Lord.
Okay.
And once all is done, we shall see each other once more.
I don't really know what I did, but I did good, I suppose. Item. The Dark Moon Great Sword. Yeah, it sounds fleshy. Oh, so I guess... oh yeah, wasn't the item that we were giving her the finger slaying blade? That's kind of fitting, I suppose. Never really put one and one together, apparently, didn't I? Well, whatever it is, we did once again another part of that quest. Actually, I don't know if that quest actually continues. I have not the slightest clue. I'm just, but you have made some progress. I guess you could say I'm easy to please. Okay, so this leads down here again. Now I'm for one lot of ideas of where to go and what to do. Bit of a problem, that one. Let me take a look at my little map and go like, I mean, we dealt with all of this nonsense. And I don't really want to continue down here, because I actually did do a few round trips into capital city. So far I have not yet found where the way forward is. I found, well, the worst area so far. The sewers. They have something. That's nothing good. We could take a look around there, but it will give me cancer, and honestly I'm not in the mood for more cancer, because my, well, personal boss fight is coming up tomorrow, and I would much rather do that in a well and truly properly good spirit. And not, you know, broken. Which makes this particular game a rather interesting choice, I will admit, but, you know, is what it is. I mean, this one also looks pretty damn cut and dangled, but it is pretty still alive. Compared to the one in that chick little cave. Remember, oh yeah, that's the thing we killed, isn't it? Interesting. Of the natural born. Flail. Ash of War. And I still have a few of those. It's just that the items don't really, how to put it mildly, speak to me that much. It's kinda like, meh. Don't really feel the need to get them. Also, I would like to point out Roundtable has been getting really lonely recently. Not that much of, you know, newcomers.
Greetings.
Greetings indeed. Yeah, I kind of felt it would get a bit too pricey. What about my wolfies? I have the material and I don't have the souls. But yeah, that little lady, she basically sits around and shoots magical arrows. Which is a really nice compliment to my usual approach of just running into anything that is in my way and, you know, trying to get over the head.
In this ash, it reminds me of...
Ah, you're still just as depressing as usual. What a sad state. You should go up there, you know, have some fun or something. Or go drink at least. I don't know, you know, the world is looking pretty damn grim, yes, sure, but still. Which also reminds me that there's a... Oh, what's that? Oh, oh. Well, it seemed to have died. I don't even know what happened.
Oh, my apologies for that nasty business. Ensha got rather ahead of himself, it seems.
Really?
As his master, I'd like to express my regret.
Really?
But now, Ensha is slain and gone.
Did I kill him?
Finished. Forevermore. Ah, yes. Allow me to tender some advice in regard to the half of the secret medallion you possess. Find the Albinoric woman. She hides in a cave to the west of the Laskia ruins, which jut from the mist-shrouded lake of Liurnia. She knows the location of the medallion's counterpart, I'm sure. Find the Albinoric. She hides in a... She knows... There are 4 more demigods yet to be located. Nicola of the Halig Tree, the Unalloyed, his twin, Melania, the undefeated swordswoman, Luna Princess Rani, daughter to Renala.
Hey, I know where she is. Oh, no, not any longer.
As the Lord of Blood. Rani is said to have cast aside her great rune.
Yes, she.
So here at the Hold, we seek the whereabouts of the remaining 3 shard bearers. If you should learn anything of these matters, I'll trade your findings for a hidden treasure or a long-lost right, known only to me. We both desire to stand before the Elden Ring and become Elden Lord. As such, I hope we are compelled to work together.
I mean, don't I have a massive advantage when it comes to that? Because, let's be honest, yeah, I've slain quite a few.
4 more. Nicola of his twin, Maluna Prince, and Rani has said so here at... If you should learn, I'll trade you. We both did as such.
Yeah, I don't know if I actually want to trust you. Honestly, you don't seem like the kind of nice person who would actually do something for me. Which reminds me, I've kind of freed the that thing, because, you know, I found his body, which is in that area I really hate. And well, I opened the door and he was like, yay, happiness, I'm going to kill you now. And I was like, yay, totally worth it to fucking help you. But well, I guess I can show you the underground area. At least for a short while, you No? I do think that I also need to still kill some, what was it, giant freaking lobsters. Actually, there would be a nice opportunity to try out my rotten breath on those creatures. They have been a pain in my ass. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Where's the right one? Because you see, there's still some boss monsters around. There's one of those tree guardians in the main avenue, and how do I put this mildly? The idea of facing one of those on foot is just really not appealing to me. Now that's the crustacean in question. Feel the power of the rotten breath as it eats you very slowly. See, there's the whole reason why I need a nice little potion. Come on. Poison to them. Now you just stand aside and let the poison do its magic. Slowly, very slowly. It will kill pretty much anything. Now that is if you have the time and the patience of actually waiting it out, that is. Man, you really do look stupid. Sadly, I couldn't really find it in me to get more than the absolute minimum requirement for using this. Don't even know what that scales with, actually. I also don't really give much of a shit, you know. Just one of those nice and easy things that make your life a bit easier. I might be wondering why I'm not just, you know, eating another one of my potions and finishing off a bit faster. The reason is, no, to no one's surprise, there's another one of those canticles around. They're broken. Sadly, it wasn't enough. But there's one attack, jumping attack or something. I don't know if it's actually called jumping attack. Where he, yeah, this one. It gets a bit easier to murder. But then I can then look around here. Now there's the other one, and as you can imagine, it's not going to look very nicely upon me. Okay, it seems to be a bit blind. You can't catch me! I'm faster. I know you're freaking attack pattern at this point. I do love this attack pattern, it looks cool. At least this time it will take a bit more. All we can really hope for is that it does its little jumpy attack. And there's really no guarantee it will actually do this. But that's your best chance to hit it. Basically. Because these things can kill you pretty damn freaking quick. I can tell you that much. Which way you kinda wanna be a bit, you know. Careful. Now you could do a little jumping attack whenever you want. I can wait. I do hate it when it's like, yeah, I will randomly choose to do it. Or not. Which, as far as I'm concerned, pain in the ass. Come on, I believe in you. Come on. Ouch. Yep, this is precisely what I mean, actually. The damages are, quite hilariously bad. Let be putting it mildly. There. Well, another one bites the dust. Might be a bit of a very, very passive strategy, all things considered, but honestly, considering the alternative, I would say this is a much more preferable way of doing things. Even though, to be fair, if somebody were to call it cowardly, I quite literally could not disagree in any way, shape or form. But yeah. Surprisingly enough, I'm actually, for some mystical reason, no, not surprising actually, I'm feeling somewhat nervous, I suppose. Not used to this any longer. I think the last time I had to take in an exam in any way, shape or form is 5 years or so. Well, it could actually be 5 or 6 years, I suppose. Can't really remember where it leads. I do know there is one more area that I kinda need to explore a bit more. That much I remember. Apart from this one down here. I also remember that it's full of shit. And if that doesn't sound pleasant. Oh boy. Now then, let's see. Now, you might remember those nice little big cunts. Yep, those ones. Let me just show you where you can find the... what's even is his name? Dung Eater, I think? Oh. Into the darkness. That's not normal. Yeah, normally sit down and actually follow you. Which is why I was surprised, like, fuck that he actually did. He's not supposed to, normally. Maybe there was a patch or something. I'd say I've become more aggressive. Let's not think about that. That option seems rather unhappy. But yes, I find myself actually uncharacteristically changed for once. Which also, you know, kinda is the probable reason why I'm a bit less communicative than usual. I hate rats. I really do hate rats sometimes. 90% of the time I can kill them without any sort of trouble. And then there's that one time. Now I know there's one on the left side. Probably not a bad idea to actually kill them all. Yep. But well, it's only good and proper. Yeah, I remember this one. Basically, behind that flower is a ladder up and that leads to the area. But there are also some finger enemies and I don't like those. And then there's this area. And you know, this is the sort of area where I get cancer. If it is even possible to get even more cancer, because it is just that much cancer. I don't like it. Yeah, shit. Okay. First mistake of the day, I fell down a hole. In an area that is potentially very dangerous. Now those big creatures, those big hunky ones. I'm pretty sure there's enough space in here for them to actually fit in. I'm somewhat worried. I haven't seen you in a while, we're still as weak as always. Quite enjoyable. Ooh, yeah, actually was on the other side. That's one of those with the many legs that can spawn on the other side here. Boss, as you would expect, he's very close to a few items because, well, that's how they get you, isn't it? No, quite literally, that's how they get you. Slugs to my left, slugs to my right, slugs bloody fucking everywhere. At least for some reason, some of them just don't wanna fall down, I suppose. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. Quite the opposite actually, if they don't come down and play. I'm more than happy with that. Just a few too many. Then again, they're easy enough to kill. Basically, they're easy XP pouches. Gotcha, didn't I? I'm going off the fact that there's a light here. Somebody must have been here at some point. Yeah. I think this is the hole I fell down through. Okay. I don't really know anything, but if I go off what I assume, then there is a boss somewhere in this fucking area. I don't know where it is. I don't know what it is. And honestly, I don't think we will have nearly enough time to A, find him and or her, or it, and B, deal with it. At least not today. Okay. Has this all basically lead me to the same general area then? Interesting enough, I suppose. Oh. Now, where was the way forward? Yeah, I think this is it actually, isn't it? Oh no, is this the way back? Am I actually back out? Follow me surprise, I'm back out. It's a nice little reminder of what that does to my navigational skills. Nothing too pleasant. Wait a second, that would also mean that I probably wasn't down there yet. Well, damn it. Well, damn it. This is the room where that asshole spawns. Yeah, this is most definitively the room where that asshole spawns. I remember this. Yes. Shit. Basically back there, if you get too close, he's going to spawn and go like, I hate you, I will kill you now. Which is of course something I would rather... so what to say, it's something I would rather avoid. So it doesn't really feel like there's any way out from here. Way sluggies. Oh, managed to fall through the world. Has disappeared forever now. It shall not be missed very much. But yeah, combine an area like this with my well, not all that great navigational skills, and you kinda end up with a situation where it's like, okay, I really don't want to be here. So I'm relatively sure I'm probably running directly around the right exit, the forward exit, wherever that is supposed to be, without even realizing it. But for the love of God. Oh, for the love of God, I hate those things like the fucking plague. I really do hate those things. And you wonder why I hate this area so much. The very moment these things became a mainstay enemy, my patience were running rather thin. Truly, really, truly thin patience. It is, however, indeed a royal pain in my ass to actually put that shit in my way. Not very nice, I'd say. Not very nice at all. Ay. How am I supposed to deal with that? I would very much like to know that. I mean, my main idea was actually just using the fucking ladder behind him, and hope to God he can't climb ladders, because, well, he shouldn't be able to. I mean, maybe I can actually lure him somewhere where there's no way for him or no space for him. There's sometimes gates here. I think it is hurting him. Very, very slowly. I don't think he can fit through here. I mean, gee, but it's doing damage. Not very much damage. And that means that it takes bloody fucking forever. But those assholes really have just too much in the way of health and stuff. Actually, I'm a bit of a pain in the ass, if you ask me. The good thing is I can see where he is, because he's technically speaking still taking damage from me. Bling! can probably deal with one if I can get another attack like this off. And slowly he's bleeding to death. Very, very slowly. Then it ended. Don't mind me, just passing through. I think he didn't like my joke. Well, not that I care overly much, because you see, this is the true strategy of the world. Poison them and then you let them bleed to death. Slowly. Very slowly. Can actually get him down to the point where he basically just needs to take like one hit even. Still means we're gonna win. I think he's actually coming my way again. Or maybe he isn't, because he's dead now. Those are the really motherfucking ugly creatures. You know what they say about the face that only a mother could love. These creatures have a whole accompanying body that probably not even a mother could love. Oh, for the love of God, game. This looks like a shortcut. I can imagine where it goes. Let's see if I'm actually right. Yes, this is the main corridor. Carefully open this door. Let's see what's on the other side. If there's a good chance for me of, you know, to run away. The skeleton? That's a skeleton, isn't it? I don't really know if I want to try and grab that item. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry, bitch boys. Sorry, not sorry. Now I can never return to there. Does it matter? Of course not. How nice of you to offer me your back. That I can practice my backstabbing. This does not look like a fall I can manage. Guess the other side had a fall that I could potentially manage. Yeah, finally he has reached the ground. That was a pretty damn long fall for him. Bam! Let's just say I am very much looking forward to never ever having to be in this area again. Bye bye. Found some string. Da, 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 da. Anything and everything that is not like those assholes is very much something I can live with. As long as I don't have to deal with the big boys. Honestly, this is fine. Only slightly annoying. In comparison. was about to say, if one of the big boys comes along, this could be quite troublesome, but no, those just a few more flowers. Oh, for the love of God. Another one of my all-time favorites. That is a strong variant. Of course it is. Like, of course it would be the strong ones, not just the normal annoying ones. No, the strong ones. Damn, you're dead. Let's hope that you will never rise again. You witch boy. I don't know what you were looking at, but, well, I guess nothing any longer. I was about to say that looks like a trap, but apparently it wasn't. It's a bit weird and somebody else would have been here. Well, isn't that great? And just as I was about to say. I don't really feel like going in that direction, honestly. I don't know why the game needed, or felt that it needed to include such an area in its otherwise rather nice version. I will say that it kind of reminds me of other areas. Quite like this. I will also point out that not one of them I like. Yeah, it's a big flower. That's probably gonna get poisoned. For the long board game. Are you kidding me? And he was like, no, I'm not kidding you. I'm gonna give you all of your beloved enemies in one singular spot. Now have fun. Because I'm out of poison healing items. The thing is, I can't completely ignore you though. Well. You know what, game, what I would really like now, right about now. I can tell you what I would like about now. A bonfire. That would be amazing, wouldn't it be? Okay, I think it jumped to its death. Let me just put it very mildly, it will not be missed. Looks like the sort of fall I might actually be able to survive. On the other side of the argument, maybe not. It would kind of mean that I only have one way to go. I just passed that guy, eh? I mean, to be fair, I've opened up another shortcut, so that's good. That's gonna save some time. Eventually. Am I actually dead? Ah, fuck's sake. Yep. Most definitively not my my best evening so far. So many problems though. No real good way forward above. a really good way forward below. And quite frankly, since there's actually a little barrier here that's keeping me from going further there, I'm somewhat forced to do this way. I just don't know how yet. Bit of a problem, that one. Especially because I really don't feel like going through this area. It gives me cancer. Just putting it mildly. Nah. You know what? I actually will do a bit of a compromise for once. I think I will actually end it here. I know it's a bit earlier than usual, but I mean, like, you know, basically 10 minutes before I actually wanted to end it anyway, because, well, I need to get to bed, sleep nice and long and hard, and do a pretty good performance tomorrow, basically. Because yes, I don't think we will achieve much when I'm feeling as jittery as I do. So, yes, things will be a bit better after tomorrow, hopefully. I really wish to have actually a free day or so afterwards, but that isn't really an option, is it? So yeah, without much further ado, let us end it here. I shall bid you adieu for the moment, that is, mostly because, yeah, I'm really not focusing enough to make good use here. And it's just gonna get really depressing really quickly, especially with a game like this. I was actually originally thinking about playing some Yakuza first, but it might have been a better choice. My own willy-nilliness has bitten me in the ass in this particular case. Yeah. Yeah, without further ado, let us actually do this. Let me see here. On the left side we have none, on the right side we have none. Let's make it easy. Namely, as for the lurking ones, more people do feel appreciated. Pat yourself on the shoulder for a job well done, even in this most unusual of circumstances. And well, I do hope that I will see you all again tomorrow with a bit more of a spring to my step. Or, you know, something like that, because, well, depending on how that goes, it could very well be not the case. But that does not think about the most evilest of outcomes, shall we? Let's focus on the bright side. With that in mind, once again, thanks for dropping by, and see you again tomorrow in the evening with a wee bit more of Yakuza side questing. I'm actually looking forward to that. I can tell you that much. Nice and relaxed side questing. It's gonna give me hopefully a lot less cancer than this fucking sewer system.